Hi, Dr. Bridget here with another prescription for success, and this is the first one after we've done that series on taking control in a crisis. So I hope you've kept safe and kept well and really enjoyed finding out exactly how NLP can help you in a crisis. Today I'm going to be talking about a bubble and how to keep yourself in your bubble. So one thing that I've learnt over the last few weeks is I've really enjoyed being in a bit of a bubble. Now I quite like talking to people, I quite like hugging people, and I quite like the emotions that you get from being with a group of positive people. Because of the coronavirus that we've had recently and we're still going through, we've all had to put ourselves in a bit of a bubble, and it reminded me really of this bubble that I bought a couple of years ago at one of the Royal Horticultural shows. And when I want to go and do some journaling, I go and sit in there, and I've even done a few prescriptions from there before, and it feels like there's just me in that bubble, and it feels quite safe, calm and peaceful. So have you been in a bubble recently? Do you feel it's useful to be in a bubble? Because if you feel that being in a bubble is a really useful thing to do, then you need to decide what creates your bubble. So maybe it's your environment, maybe an environment that you really like, that makes you feel really peaceful. Maybe even it's an environment that makes you feel really, really motivated. So you choose which environment is best for you. Then think about, what are you going to be looking at on the television, in the media? Is that going to be useful to you? Is that going to keep you in your bubble? Because what I found during the last few weeks of dealing with self-isolation and social distancing is that if I watched a lot of television, then my emotional state started to go down, and it really didn't help me at all. So being in my bubble means that I watched the news at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, and at any other time I just kept off anything that was to do with negativity. And that really helped me be in my bubble. And I think we all know that there are certain people that are around us that stop us from being in our bubble, that I call them mood hoovers. They emotionally suck the energy out of you and create negativity for you. So if you want to stay in your bubble, then you need to find some way of dealing with those people that drain your energy, whether that's feeding back to them so that they know that, because maybe they don't know that, and maybe if you told them that they made you feel a bit negative, they'd start being positive, who knows, which would be good for them. So have a little think about, what people do you want in your bubble? Is it okay for you to have your family, your friends, other people that you might randomly meet? Just think about, who are your people that keep you positive and in your bubble, and who are the people that don't. So that's me talking about being in your bubble. So you choose your bubble, your environment, what you look at on the media, which people you interact with, and that will just enable you to have a great emotional state for now and in the future. So I shall see you next week. Bye for now.